Good evening. My name is Xizhi Wu. I'm from a three-people team with Yiming Zheng and Qisheng Ye. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate our Spike system, which is an online shopping system. And it's not meant for the everyday cases. It's only deployed when we have a shopping carnival, like the Black Friday and in China, the Double 11 shopping day. And at this time, the server and databases will get tens and hundreds times more requests and queries than ever. So how do we ensure our system don't break down? And how do we even host some time-limited promotion sales at this time? So this is what our Spike system is meant for. So I'm going to start this system. We're using Spring Boot. And I'm gonna log in with local. So we didn't really use the class server in our system because we kind of insert like 4,965 user info into our system. So we kind of get rejected when we're using the class server. So we just switch to the local server. And so I'm gonna log in as the first user, and the password is this, and we get in. So, and we use the MD5 encryption in the login page and another MD5 encryption in the database. So even if our database get hacked, the hacker will not see the user's password directly. They will still see a ciphertext. So in this page, we only have 4 items. So the first is the iPhone, and so it's original at 8,000 and now only at 1 cent. So this is how we run our Spike system to get more people attracted into this. So when we click on more information, we can see that Spike has already ended. So let's change this one. It's begin time. Let's set it to today, and here. So let's set this to 24. Oh, it's already set it. And to this time, it's 1 in the morning. Maybe we started at 27, now it's 26. And we let it to end like in 3 minutes later, like in 29. And here we go. Oh, this still needs to be changed. 24th. It's already 26, so I'm gonna postpone 1 minute. So, and then we run this. So everything looks cool. And we went to our website and refresh it. It's already ongoing. I'm gonna reset it one more time. Maybe it's 28 and ends at 29th. Alright, run this again. Okay, so let's refresh this. So it has a spike countdown. So people are going to enter this page and wait until the countdown is over and they can start to buy. Now we cannot. So it will end like 1 minute later. So let's wait for the seconds. Oh, I'm excited. So by now, we use this code to ensure that there's no one just crawling our website using a crawler. So what is this? It's negative 34, I think. Well, successful. So we view our order page, and in this page we can pay this one. So we don't have a paying page because it's not an actually it's not an actual website. So I'm gonna refresh this and test our system. So what if I log in again as this user, and can I buy it twice? So uh, so it's still ongoing. It's 9. Oh, we can only spike once. So for every user, they have only one chance for one item, or it will be unfair for other users. So let's test some other settings. So let's wait for the spike to be ended. Oh, it's already ended now. So this is uh, this is how our spec system work in a general, like in a general aspect. So, but how do we ensure us? How do we ensure our system don't break down with like many, like few hundreds, maybe few hundred thousands of entries? So this is how we're gonna test it. We're gonna use a JMeter. So I'm gonna add a thread group. So my apology that I didn't find the English version of this. So it's just install the Chinese version automatically when I download the Apache JMeter. So I'm gonna add HTTP request default value. So add another one called the sampler, and it's a HTTP request. Oh, I get in the wrong place. It's in there. So HTTP default value, and we also need a listener for this. So we need to get a result. So I'm choosing the aggregate report. This means the aggregate report. I'm going to do the translation here, and we're going to use a graphic report here. So I'm going to set the value. So our protocol is HTTP, and our IP is localhost, and our port number is 8080. So, and our HTTP request is going to be like maybe on this one, on this page. So I'm gonna set it to this, and here we go. Let's test this one. So the thread number is set to 1 at this time. So we're gonna try 100. So yes, yes, yes. All right, let's check the result, and we get 82 throughput. That means we can get 82 requests in 1 second. It's an analogy to the TPS. So let's try more, maybe like 1,000. And let's clear the result. All right. So this is taking very long. So we get like 208, and this is not very high. Let's try this again. So this is going to get better. So sometimes because it's stored in the cache of my computer, so when you run it again, it will get faster and better. So let's try this one more time, but this time we're gonna get a loop. So this means the number of loops. We're gonna try 10 times, and let's run our test. So let's try multiple times on this because it's stored in the cache, and it will get better when we execute it multiple times. So now it's over 1,000. So this is almost acceptable because that means that we can handle like 1,000 requests in 1 second. And it will be like, oh, this is crazy. So it will be like 78,895 per minute. So this is quite acceptable compared to the one that didn't use Redis and didn't use RabbitMQ. We use the Redis and RabbitMQ to enable our system to run simultaneously. So let's try more crazy result. So maybe we'll try like getting 10,000 in 1 second. So let's try this. Clear this, and run it. No, it's not doing very well. But presumably it will get better add our second execution. Well, it just gets slightly better, but maybe we'll try this a third time. Let's go for a third time. So it's almost 1,000, but still not what I expected. But it's quite enough for our local computers. So I cannot set this more than 10,000 because my port number is 16-bit and it cannot get like more than 65,000, I think. So let me show you this. So because our max user port is set to 16,500 and 534, because it's the TCP because the TCP IP max port is set to 16-bit, so it will be like 65,535 maximum, but I'm gonna set it one less to 34, and this is the maximum we're gonna get. So if I run like 10,000, it will get stuck and tell me that there's no memory. So, well, given our JMeter performance, I would say that we accomplished our initial goal just fine. And there are more room open for testing higher efficiency and concurrency. Well, because this is clearly not enough for the Double 11 day or the Black Friday. So, well, thank you for watching, and thank you for the thank you for your lecture in this semester, and your recording, and your Google Docs, and your MySQL class server. They're great. This is the best database course I have ever took, really. Thank you.